Remote work security, best practices for securing data and devices when working remotely. Good day, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. As we step into a new era of work culture, one thing stands clear: the traditional office boundaries have extended far beyond brick-and-mortar buildings, reaching into the comfort of our homes and remote locations. This transformation, while offering flexibility and convenience, brings forth a critical question: how do we ensure the security of our data and devices in this remote landscape? In the past few years, we've witnessed a seismic shift towards remote work. From startups to global corporations, the workforce has embraced the digital office, with a staggering 60% now working remotely at least part-time. This evolution has not only redefined our workspaces but also the way we approach security. The focus of today's presentation is not just to highlight the importance of securing our data and devices in a remote setting, but to equip you with practical, effective strategies to do so. From understanding the risks to implementing robust security measures, we will delve into best practices that safeguard our digital work environment. As we navigate through this presentation, I invite you to reflect on your current remote work practices and consider how the insights shared today can be integrated into your daily routine to ensure a secure and efficient remote work experience. As we delve into the first section of our presentation, understanding the risks, it's crucial to recognize that the landscape of remote work, while offering unprecedented flexibility and convenience, also brings with it a unique set of security challenges. One of the most pervasive threats in this digital era is phishing attacks. Cybercriminals are increasingly targeting remote workers with sophisticated scams, aiming to steal sensitive information. The simplicity of these attacks, often just an email masquerading as a legitimate request, masks their potentially devastating impact. Another significant risk is the use of unsecured Wi-Fi networks. Many of us might connect to public Wi-Fi without a second thought, not realizing that these networks can be hotspots for data interception. A single unsecured connection can put an entire organization's data at risk. Moreover, the issue of weak passwords cannot be understated. In a rush to stay connected, we often overlook the importance of robust, unique passwords, leaving a wide-open door for hackers to access sensitive systems. And let's not forget the physical security of our devices. The loss or theft of a device containing confidential data can have far-reaching consequences. To bring these risks closer to home, let me share a couple of recent examples. In late 2023, TechCorp experienced a severe breach when an employee, working over an unsecured home network, unknowingly allowed cybercriminals to access the company's cloud storage. The fallout was immense, leading to loss of critical data and client trust. In another instance, early in 2023, Health Data Incorporated fell victim to a phishing scam. Employees, deceived by a fraudulent email, inadvertently gave hackers access to sensitive patient data. The breach not only resulted in a privacy nightmare but also highlighted the dire need for effective cybersecurity training. These incidents serve as stark reminders of the vulnerabilities inherent in remote work environments. They underscore the need for vigilance, robust security protocols, and ongoing education to safeguard against such threats. As we move forward, let's keep these lessons in mind. The key to securing our remote workspaces lies not just in technology, but in our awareness, preparedness, and collective responsibility. In this digital age, especially in the context of remote work, data security is not just a responsibility, it's a necessity. Let's explore how we can protect our most valuable digital assets, our data. Firstly, let's talk about encryption. It's the cornerstone of data security. Encrypting data means that even if it falls into the wrong hands, it remains unreadable and secure. End-to-end encryption ensures that data is encrypted at its origin and decrypted only by the intended recipient. This process is crucial, whether we're talking about emails, chat messages, or file transfers. Now, speaking of transfers, how do we securely send data? This is where VPNs and SFTP come into play. A VPN, or virtual private network, creates a secure tunnel for your data to travel through the vastness of the internet, keeping it shielded from prying eyes. SFTP, or Secure File Transfer Protocol, adds an additional layer of security for file transfers, unlike its less secure counterpart, FTP. Moving on to cloud storage, the backbone of remote work. While cloud services offer convenience and accessibility, they also pose unique challenges. It's imperative to choose a cloud service that prioritizes security, with features like two-factor authentication and robust access control options. Remember, not all cloud services are created equal, especially when it comes to security. Finally, let's not forget about backups. Regular data backups can be a lifesaver. In the event of a cyber attack or even a hardware failure, having a backup means you can quickly recover without significant loss. A good backup strategy is not just about having a backup, but also about regularly updating it. As we continue to navigate the remote work environment, let's keep these practices in mind. Encrypt diligently, transfer data securely, choose the right cloud services, and backup frequently. These steps are not just recommendations, they are essential practices that safeguard our data in a world where digital security is paramount. As remote workers, our devices are not just tools, they are the gateways to our professional world. In this section, we will explore how to fortify these gateways against potential threats. First and foremost, the importance of using secure and updated devices cannot be overstated. Every device, whether it's a laptop, smartphone, or tablet, must be regularly updated. These updates are not just about new features, they are critical for patching security vulnerabilities. Also, it's vital to use devices that are dedicated for work, ensuring that personal activities do not compromise work-related security. Now, let's talk about passwords. The first line of defense for any device is a strong, unique password. A mix of letters, numbers, and special characters creates a robust password that's hard to crack. But remembering multiple complex passwords can be a challenge, which is where password managers come into play. They not only store your passwords securely, but also help in generating strong passwords. Additionally, implementing multi-factor authentication wherever possible adds an extra layer of security, making it harder for unauthorized users to gain access. Moving on to antivirus and anti-malware software, this is non-negotiable. These software tools are essential in protecting your devices from malicious attacks. Regular scans and timely updates to your antivirus software are crucial in keeping your devices safe. Lastly, let's address the issue of Wi-Fi security. The convenience of public Wi-Fi can be enticing, but it's a breeding ground for cyber threats. This is where VPNs or virtual private networks become invaluable. A VPN encrypts your internet connection, ensuring that your online activities are secure and private, even on public networks. In conclusion, securing your devices in a remote work environment is a multifaceted task. It involves staying updated, using strong passwords and multi-factor authentication, keeping your devices virus-free, and being cautious about your internet connections. By following these practices, we not only protect our devices but also the sensitive data they contain. As we transition to implementing secure work practices, let's focus on transforming our homes into bastions of security, just as our offices were. It's not just about digital security, it's about creating an environment conducive to safe and secure work. Firstly, the importance of a dedicated workspace cannot be overstated. It's not just about having a physical space for work, it's about creating a zone where security protocols are respected and maintained. This includes physical security measures like keeping sensitive documents locked away and ensuring your work devices are safe from unauthorized access. Now, let's delve into the physical security of our devices. It's crucial to have a secure storage plan for your devices. When not in use, they should be stored safely, away from potential threats like theft or accidental damage. This practice is especially important if you're working from a location that's accessible to others, like a shared home. Next, we address the digital realm, safe browsing practices, and the perils of phishing scams. In an era where clicking a single malicious link can compromise your entire network, understanding and practicing safe browsing is key. This includes being vigilant about the websites you visit and being able to identify and avoid phishing attempts. Remember, if an email or link looks suspicious, it's better to err on the side of caution. Lastly, the role of regular software updates in our security matrix. These updates are often overlooked, yet they are one of the simplest and most effective ways to safeguard against cyber threats. They patch vulnerabilities and fortify your defenses. So, staying informed and diligent about updating your software is not just recommended, it's essential. In summary, implementing secure work practices at home goes beyond just setting up a work desk. It's about creating a holistic, secure environment. From the physical security of your workspace and devices to the digital domain of internet use and software updates, every aspect plays a pivotal role in safeguarding your work and data. Let's shift our focus to the broader, systemic approaches that organizations can adopt to enhance remote work security. This isn't just about individual actions, it's about creating an environment where security is ingrained in every aspect of our work culture. Firstly, the role of IT policies in remote work security cannot be understated. Effective IT policies serve as a roadmap for secure practices and set clear expectations for all employees. These policies should comprehensively address aspects like remote access, data handling, and usage of company resources. The key here is not just in drafting these policies, but ensuring they are well communicated and adhered to. Moving on, let's discuss the importance of employee training and awareness programs. The landscape of cyber threats is constantly evolving, making continuous education vital. Regular training sessions should be conducted to keep the workforce abreast of the latest threats and safe practices. But beyond these sessions, there's a need to cultivate a culture of security awareness. Each employee should feel responsible and equipped to act as a guardian of the organization's data. Lastly, no discussion on organizational security measures would be complete without talking about incident response planning. In an ideal world, we would prevent all security incidents, but we must be prepared for the possibility of a breach. A well-structured incident response plan not only outlines the steps to be taken in the event of a breach, but also ensures a quick and efficient response, minimizing potential damages. Regular drills and updates to this plan are crucial to stay prepared for any eventuality. In essence, organizational measures for enhancing remote work security are a threefold path: robust IT policies, continuous employee education, and proactive incident response planning. Together, these form the pillars of a secure and resilient remote working environment, safeguarding not just data but also the trust and integrity of the organization. As we delve into emerging technologies and future trends, we venture into the exciting realm of innovation in remote work security. This section is not just about understanding where we are today, but also about envisioning where we are headed in the future. First, let's discuss the new technologies that are currently enhancing remote work security. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are at the forefront, revolutionizing the way we detect and respond to security threats. These technologies enable systems to learn from patterns and behaviors, making it possible to identify and neutralize threats more swiftly than ever before. Another groundbreaking technology is blockchain. Known primarily for its use in cryptocurrencies, blockchain is making waves in remote work security as well. Its ability to ensure data integrity and secure transactions is proving invaluable in a world where data breaches are all too common. We also see the rise of zero-trust architecture, a security model based on the principle of never trust, always verify. In a remote work environment, this means no user or device is trusted by default, regardless of whether they are inside or outside of the network perimeter. This approach significantly reduces the risk of data breaches. Now, let's gaze into the crystal ball and predict future security challenges and solutions. The sophistication of cyber threats is expected to increase, necessitating more advanced and dynamic security measures. Quantum computing, with its immense processing power, poses new challenges to traditional encryption methods. This will likely lead to the development of quantum-resistant cryptography. Privacy concerns are also gaining prominence. As we become more conscious of personal data privacy, we can anticipate stricter regulations and the development of privacy-enhancing technologies. Lastly, the integration of IT devices into remote work poses its own set of security challenges. As these devices become more commonplace in our work environments, ensuring their security will become an essential aspect of remote work security strategies. In conclusion, the landscape of remote work security is ever-evolving, driven by technological advancements and changing threat dynamics. Staying abreast of these changes and being prepared to adapt is key to securing our digital future. As we draw this presentation to a close, I'd like to take a moment to recap the key insights we've discussed and leave you with some final thoughts on the importance of security in remote work environments. We started by understanding the risks, the rise in phishing attacks, the dangers of unsecured networks, and the vulnerabilities of not securing our data and devices. We delved into the best practices for data encryption, secure data transfer, and the importance of using updated and secure devices. We also explored the vital role organizational measures play, including IT policies, employee training, and incident response planning. And finally, we looked ahead at emerging technologies like AI, blockchain, and zero-trust architecture, and their role in shaping the future of remote work security. This journey through remote work security highlights a crucial point. Security is not a one-time effort. It's a continuous process of learning, implementing, and adapting. Each of us, as remote workers, has a personal responsibility to uphold security measures. It's about being vigilant, staying informed, and always being prepared to adapt to new challenges and technologies. But remember, this isn't a journey you're on alone. It's a collaborative effort, one that involves individuals and organizations alike, working together to create a secure digital work environment. We all play a part in this ecosystem, and our collective efforts are what will make the difference. I encourage you to take what you've learned today and apply it, not just in your work, but in sharing this knowledge with others. And with that, I'd like to open the floor for any questions you may have. Feel free to ask anything or share your thoughts and experiences related to remote work security. Your insights are invaluable, and I'm eager to hear your perspectives. Thank you for your attention and participation in this important discussion.